We're going to have to only vote for one team, and that's the War Eagle team. We got football at Auburn University.
My football allegiance is the one and only Alabama Crimson Tide.
Alabama. Roll Tide.
War Eagle. Roll Tide.
Today we're over $700 million. We're over 1,000 associates in size. We're represented today in 11 different states, and we have 54 locations serving those customers in those states.
My grandfather started the company back in 1930. It was called the Electric Company.
Depression hit, and he was unable to collect his receivables.
So a man named Max Mayer bought the company, changed the name, and had my grandfather run it. Just a couple of years later, my grandparents were able to buy it back, and as a tribute to this man, they left the name Mayer Electric.
The ownership has moved from Charles and Patsy to the 4 kids. I am currently the only in-law involved in the business. The 4th generation was coming along. There's 10 kids in the 4th generation.
I worked at Klein Tools for a couple of years, and I learned so much about the industry. The family doesn't want it to be an easy way in, and they really wanted you to learn how to do things on your own.
You gain experiences from working for a different organization, but knowing in the end that Mayer's kind of where my gut passion was.
War Eagle. War Eagle. Roll Tide.
It's an Alabama shirt, and you know that.
My football allegiance is Tennessee.
Football allegiance, Alabama.
And she's now living in the past because they don't have a championship this year. So.
And where did Auburn end up? Clint's leadership style is real hands-on. When he gets engaged, he gets engaged full force.
I remember meeting all the people, and I thought, wow, that's a really big guy, and his hand wrapped all the way around my hand, and it was, wow. Big guy, big heart.
He doesn't micromanage you, and really kind of on time he steps in if he sees where you need guidance or some improvement.
He'll get on the ground with you. He'll do the dirty work with you. He's not one that just points fingers and manages from the top.
Our culture is associate involvement, team-based decision-making.
We have monthly meetings with groups called the Natural Quality Teams. They meet once a month. They talk about any problems they have.
You get this nice balance of I am empowered to do something, but I also know that the expectations of me are really high. And so it really creates a culture that's very serving, oriented to the customer.
War Eagle.
Right answer.
That's Glenn's. Mine's Roll Tide.
Alabama.
I'm an Alabama fan, and I've got 2 children that go to Auburn.
War Eagle.
Yes.
Let me just say this, roll, Tide, roll.